What's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Life of TV. I am Poetry. You are here for another recap and review of The House of Dragon. This is season 1, episode 5. Came on last week. I did not review it. Last week I was in a head funk because we had too many TV shows that I was watching that was basically integrating the same type of activity, being adults taking advantage of children or relatives hooking up, and it was getting on my doggone nerves, so I chose to not review anything last week. So you're getting episode 5 tonight. We Like the Way. Another episode will be coming on later on tonight. You'll get that later in the week, but let's get into this right now because I don't know what the heck I just saw, baby. This was a good episode. I don't know what I just saw. I am personally mad that we did not get more of Lady Rhea. Okay, this may not be in order because I didn't take no notes, but okay. Lady Rhea riding along on her little horse, right? She run into her cousin, Sir Gerald. I love his name. I don't know why I like the name Gerald, but Gerald, okay. She run into him on the way, and he's like, okay, what's up with you, cuz? What you about to do today? She's like, I'm going hunting. He's like, okay, what you about to go get? She said, I'm finna go check for deer. Well, she did. She went to go see her dear husband, Daemon. And I'm sitting here looking at this woman like, where is ugly? She ain't got ugly in her bone anywhere. She is a beautiful freaking woman. He talked like Lady Rhea was but ugly. Okay? And one of you guys hit me to the bronze woman because I was like, is Daemon married to a black woman? Because he called her a bronze woman. I didn't know that the people of the Vale sold bronze, but y'all let me know that y'all hit me to that. And okay, so that's why he called her a bronze woman. But she was not ugly at all. Okay, apparently Lady Rhea is the heir to Runestone, which amazes me considering that women wasn't supposed to be heirs to anything in these days, but she is the sole heir to Runestone. I guess they was gonna give it to her. Okay, well, Daemon, last episode he asked his brother could he marry his niece, right? And the first thing the king said, but you already married. Okay, well, no. She was out there talking to him, bad mouthing him, as he should be. Everything she said, I was like, facts, Lady Rhea, facts, girl, say it again. Okay, but then she realized in the moment, she said the only way that you can, get what you want, or she asked him, what you gonna do now? You gonna kill your little niece, kill your little cousin, or whatever? What you gonna do now? She said, oh, she realized he coming there to kill her. She went to go reach for her bow. I don't know why she didn't have a sword, but she went to go reach for her bow. And Daemon did something to the horse. The horse flared up. He pushed the horse, baby. Because, and it flew all the way back, landed on top of Lady Rhea. Baby, she fall down, go boom. We come to find out later in the episode that she got a cracked skull. She had a crushed spine. And he was dead. She dead, okay? Now, they ain't no good and doggone well. She ain't died from that fall. She was still alive because her head was smashed in from the front. Okay, Daemon goes out there. She was talking shit. He was walked up to her and stepped on her arm. She wasn't feeling nothing, baby. She was paralyzed at this point. Couldn't feel a doggone thing in her arms. But she was like, he tried to walk away. And she said, I know you was too much of a punk to doggone finish the job. My words, not hers, right? And Daemon said, oh, you think so? He didn't say this for real. He just turned around, looked at her, and picked up this doggone brick. And all of a sudden, bash. We didn't get to see the bash, but we got to saw a fish get his head cut off, so we knew it was a bash going on. Okay, so next we go see on the ship. Somebody in the comment section said that they don't believe that the king was weak because of some things that he's done in command. Everything that the king has done has been out of the emotional play. He has not been able to make decisions without the hand telling him what to do. And it's not until he get pissed off or basically somebody pull his punk card or show him that they could do better than him or show him that they could do different than him or don't gotta fucking listen to him, that the king gets like, oh shit, okay. If it wasn't for Rhaenyra saying that the fucking Otto was doing him dirty and trying to take his seat in the throne or put Aegon in the seat, King Viserys would have never have doubted Otto. He made that decision solely based on Rhaenyra, not because of his own sensible judgment. It wasn't until Rhaenyra said something, he's like, oh my goodness, he been playing me all this time. Because he said then, I just realized right now just how calculated you are. All these years this man been with you and you didn't realize how calculated this man was. The king is weak. And then he riding on this doggone boat, seasick than a motherfucker. Just everybody seasick. It's like you saw Rhaenyra, holding on the cold for a little bit and being lifted up. But the king was seasick, baby. Now I understand, Viserys. I understand. I can't do boats. I remember when I was going on my study abroad, we was down in Costa Rica. We had to take this little boat across the doggone Amazon, and baby, that boat was, and so was everything inside my soul. I hadn't even ate, but it was coming up. I understand. I don't like them boats, and they like. It's hard for me to ride on cruise ships. Don't stand too close to the edge. They big and they don't rock as much, but I feels it all. I get seasick. I get motion sickness, everything. So I understand, but this just added to the weakness that I see of King Viserys. You know, just one more thing to add to the weakness pile. Well, he going on over to Driftmark, and Lanier, he's out here, you know, standing off, swording off, fencing off, whatever he doing with his sworn protector. And they know they stopped fighting, practicing, training, whatever, when the king come in. Now, who's the new right hand to the man? The new right hand to the man is the person I call Stronghold, Lionel. I should try to relate Stronghold to Lionel because lions are strong. He has strength. I don't call him Stronghold. I don't call him Strengthhold. I'm still probably gonna call him Stronghold. Their last name is Varys. Vyrs. Yeah, okay, so he's the new right hand. He's the one that's been giving the king all the advice that actually made more sense than Otto for real half the time, but that's the new hand. His son look like they're the same age, so his son is the one that I don't want to call him a gimp. He's the crippled, the handicapped person, the one walking through the cave with the limp. That's his son, Lord Varys. Okay, so they walk up and they like, where the heck is Corlys? It's disrespectful for him not to come out here and meet us, right? Well, apparently Corlys just came back from a trip. You know, Lady Lena came out there, baby. She done had a growth spurt. I know it's been 4 years, but she done shot up. They should have got a shorter woman, but okay, they got her. She done shot the fuck up. She comes out there with her Uncle Vaemon and Damon. She comes out with her Uncle Vaemon and lets him know, look, my daddy just got back from a trip. You know, he preparing himself for y'all. He inside the 9th room or the 10th room or whatever that room was called, the 9th quarters. And come on through. Y'all will be all right? So they go on in there. And the king tell Corlys, look here. I'm here to have your daughter marry your son. That's pretty much what I'm there for. And Corlys is like, really now? Okay, details. Tell me what's really finna go on. I need to know what's gonna happen with the procession. Basically, who gonna get the throne? That's what he's saying. I mean, because the queen, that never was, princess never ever, she was supposed to get it, which actually they know would have been the rightful heir if his mama had really got the throne. But if that's not the case, then what's really going on, right? So now the king, he in there having coughing fits. At first I thought he was just still coughing because he was sick from the doggone trip. No, he got something wrong. Something that's bubbling up in his soul, just, you know, just shaking and just trembling, and something ain't going right with him. He's sick. The man is sick. Okay, we still ain't figured out what's going on with him. I had suspected diabetes because he had the gangrene in his finger. He was getting all these ulcers that couldn't heal. That's what I was suspecting. But I forget that they have this thing on this show called Grayscale. And maybe that's what the king got, because later on in the episode, that's what it looked like was all over his arm. I was like, his arms look petrified. How in the hell is Lady Alicent or Queen Alicent sleeping with that? Okay. Oh. You know, you date somebody with ugly feet, you want them to keep their socks on, he would have to stay fully clothed. He couldn't even pull out his peen on me. No, sir, I can't even imagine. You touched your peen with the, it's all attached to the same body, getting nasty, gruesome. Ooh, he looks sick. I cannot with King Viserys and that damn arm. Well, imagine what his back look like now. Remember they gave us the aerial view of his back and he had all those scars and ooh, child. Alicent, you a strong woman, child. You a strong woman, child, girl. Okay, so no, he tells Corlys, look here. They gonna get together, they gonna get married. Rhaenyra is still the doggone queen. She is the heir to my doggone throne. He will be the king consort. They gonna have their babies like they supposed to do, okay? And their children will be the successors of the throne. So Corlys is like, well, normally they would take their daddy's name, right? You know, in tradition. And I'm thinking, your kids ain't got your name. Your kids are Targaryens. What you talking about, Corlys? How is that tradition when your kids don't have your name? They have Targaryen name. And you said that the kids supposed to take their father's name. But, you know, Viserys was like, fine, whatever. They could take their daddy name. They could have Valerion, whatever they want to do. It don't matter to me. But if they are to succeed to the throne, they're going to succeed to the throne as Targaryens. We've been running this set for 700 years, and we're going to run it for 700 more. You hear me? So that's what they said they're going to do. Corlys was like, cool, I'm fine with that. We good on that. That's a nice gesture for you. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So they finna unite these magnificent houses, right? Here we learn some more information about Sir Laenor, but we don't come back to that for a second. Okay, so we what's her name? Rhaenyra. Lord have mercy. Rhaenyra and Laenor, they out there on the little shore walking along the way. Now, she went off with her cousin Laena, but that ain't what she ended up with. She ended up with Noah. They walking and talking, and she let him know, look, her cuz, I'm happy it's you. I'm glad it couldn't be nobody else. Both of us have certain proclivities that we need to adapt to. I'm fine with yours. You fine, as long as you fine with mine. And he was like, She say, I know I like duck, you like goose. I don't like goose like that. You know what I'm saying? Which made me think that Rhaenyra didn't like men like that. To say she didn't like goose because he do. Okay? She preferred duck. Basically, Rhaenyra, you like goose and he like goose too. That's basically what you're saying. Because she got a thing for Sir Cole, but she may have a proclivity for women too. We don't know at this particular point. But he like, okay, cool. She said, look, when we get married, ain't nothing gonna change. It ain't gonna be no thing but a chicken wing. I keep Sir Kristen, you keep your boo, whoever that is to you. Boom. They shake hands, they pinky swear, they dap it up, they hug it out, bet that, right? So Rhaenyra, she about to go on back to the crib in King's Landing, and she happy about the situation. She like, yes, that's what's up, okay? So in the meantime, though, while they out there at Driftmark, the queen is left home by herself, okay? And Lord Viserys comes in. Oh, they outside and they talking. He was like, you know what? I just want to let you know, if you need ally, we got your back, cuz I'm saying. And she was like, what I need an ally for? I'm the fucking queen. He said, yeah, I'm sure. You and Rhaenyra, y'all besties, right? And she like, oh, what that supposed to mean? Well, he said, well, you know, he said, I'm just, you know, just making sure that, you know, she gonna always have your back. You always got hers, you know. I understand she was kind of sick the other day. And Allison was like, what you mean she was sick? She wasn't sick. Because she off gallivanting, you know, with her daddy, trying to find her husband, no joint forces with her husband. He apologized for her daddy leaving. And she like, you know what? It had to be done, okay? He had to go. And she like, what do you know about my daddy's leaving? What do you know about the information, with the details? He said, you know what? I don't know too much. I just observe. I don't really talk too much. So I'm not going to say what I know. But what I heard, though, like I said, I did observe the Meister, Wolsey, Molly, Mallory, Mellows bring in some tea to the queen, to the princess. And she's like, he brought her tea, a special tea. She had to be really sick for him to bring it in himself. You know, Mellows came catering himself in the late night hour, right? And so she put two and two together, like, what's up? Why is he bringing anything to her? What kind of special tea? You know, all these women know about this special tea that they give to have abortions here on this doggone so she can't have no babies, what have you. We still don't know if she drank the tea. We still don't know that. But she started thinking, putting two and two together. You know, the reason why my daddy is gone, we find out, is because she snitched to Rhaenyra about what her daddy was saying, and that's how Rhaenyra took it back to the king, right? So that's why her daddy got put out. I was like, you betrayed your own damn father, but that's what they do here in Westeros. They betray each other, family members or not. You know, she was so trying to get Rhaenyra back in her back pocket to be her friend again, you know, so that she betrayed her own daddy. Now she learned that Rhaenyra may have lied to her. You mean tell me she was pregnant, which means that she done got boned by somebody? So now she mad. Now she's salty. She said, I can't believe that this motherfucker lied to me. Okay, let me find out. You know, Sir Cole was supposed to be her wingman and everything. I need to find out some information. So the ship make it back, okay, to King's Landing. And as soon as they come into the Red Keep, King passed the fuck out. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, and she's standing up on the ledge like, what the fuck you get? That's how she looking at him. You know, normally she would rush to his side or something. Now Allison like, motherfuckers, right? Because before her daddy left, her daddy had told her, look her, don't be stupid. You a smart girl. Rhaenyra is going to challenge your brother, okay? Or your kids. Your son is the rightful heir. He's the firstborn son. He's the rightful heir to this doggone throne. But he is going to challenge. It's going to be a battle. And don't think that the only way that Rhaenyra can keep her doggone position, she got to kill your kids. That's the only way she can do it. Don't be too gullible. Okay, she didn't want to hear that shit. She didn't want to hear that shit, but, you know, it started to sink in. Everything started to click in Lady Allison's head. It's like I said, she ain't too stupid. She know all the history books. She know how shit really go down in this damn world. So they get back, and she summons Sir Cole. Ooh, before we do that, before we get there, let's talk about what happened on the ship before they got back. Sir Cole, pissed off, okay, that she was just betrothed to her fucking cousin. And so she tell him, you know what? He tell her, if things were a little bit different, because then I done grew up with you over the years, you done grew up under my care in the last few years, right? And I've heard you say how you don't really like this, you know, position you got to play for this kingdom. You want to just be free and all this, that third. And if you had that opportunity, would you take it, right? And she was like, what you talking about? He said, well, I've been down to such and such. I forgot the name of the place. I've been down there, though. And I know that they take off with coffee and cinnamon and spices and stuff. They go trade and everything. They go see the world. We could do that, okay? We could do that. We could lose our name and become nameless people. Get rid of our houses and love each other. Get married to one another for love. Ain't that what you want to do? And so she was like, look, me and Lord Lanier, we cool. We settled and everything. He got his little thing he like to do, and he know that I got you. Well, he don't know you for sure, but he know that I got something I like to do too. That's what she's saying, right? So ain't nothing for us gotta change just because I get married. You know, this is my duty. I gotta do what I gotta do. I'm saying, I know that I bitch about my doggone position, but who the hell gonna give up all of this to go sell in the seas with some salt and cinnamon? Not me. Boy, you out your damn mind. His feelings was hurt because that's where he from. You know what I'm saying? That's the life that he lived. He thought that they could get married. He said, so you mean to tell me you want me to be your whore? Me, be your whore. That's what you're trying to say. Okay. I thought we had something. I thought we had something going on. I'm not going to be your whore. You done had me betray my oath to the White Cloak. When I took this vow to become a king's guard, I took a vow of chastity. You soiled me. You made me come sleep with you. I know I'm the grown man in this situation, but you had a position of authority, so he really didn't have no choice, okay? Technically, he was raped, but still, okay? By a child. Ain't that some shit? Anywho, he pissed off. Like, I can't believe you said that to me. I can't believe that you don't think that I'm gonna be your boy toy. That ain't happening, Captain, right? So he walked off of her. She like, Sir Christian, come back. Did he? No, he kept it stepping, baby. So now he's stepping up into doggone King's Landing. And the queen like, hey, dog, I need to holler at him. So she sent somebody to go fetch him. He came into the room, nervous as a boy, take on the hound, just nervous. And she like, come on, sit down. Let me talk to you for a second. And he's like, she said, no, come on. Patting the seat next to her, let me talk to you for a second, right? So he come on over, sit down, talk to her. She said, listen, King Lee. The night that Damon took Rhaenyra out, there's been a rumor that has been going around, right? I don't want to think that my friend out here being loose like she was being, but you know, I got some concerns, and he just blurted it out. He She up here asking him, did she really sleep with Damon? That's what she was really asking him. But he said, oh, no. Matter of fact, he didn't even get the context because he didn't know that she supposedly slept with Damon, right? Or she slept with Damon or went to the pledge house or whatever. He didn't know that's where she had been. So he like, okay, I did it. I'm sorry. I betrayed my cloak. I apologize. If you must kill me, don't torture me. Let me go peacefully into the good night, right? That's what he's saying. And she's like, you mean to tell me, the look on her face, she didn't say these words, you mean to tell me this motherfucker fucked him? She's supposed to be my mother friend and she couldn't tell me that she got busy with him? I would never do that. She claimed she was still pure. So now she learned not only did she lie to me about it, she ain't pure either. She lied to me about that too. Oh, Allison hollered the fish grease. Allison hollered the fish grease. She hollered the fish grease. She said, so maybe this all is a scheme. Maybe this all is a plot to get my son not be eligible to be, on the throne, because if she take the urn and she had babies, maybe, so Allison head's clicking. Baby, she pissed. She is pissed, right? She tell Cole, don't get the hell out of here. Bye, you good. I ain't finna do none of you, man. Go ahead. I'm alright, whatever. Pissed, right? So the king, like I said, he had passed the fuck out, came off the ship, so they back there. Melos and them got him back there, right? And is that what happened right then? I think he went to go lay down, some shit like that. He had already laid down the drift mark until his ship was ready, but I forgot what else happened at that particular point. Anywho, we preparing. The grand wedding is about to happen. We got 7 days now. They finna have the feast of all feasts, the big tourney. Everybody from Westeros to outside lands, Bravo, everybody coming on in. They just coming in. It's just ships. Lord this, Lord Lannister, Lord Baratheons, I didn't see there, but everybody, Lord Gerald, okay, of the Vale, of Runestone, he there, everybody there, except for the fucking queen. She ain't sitting by the king's side. And, Lord Stronghold, he like, where the hell is she at? Or the king like, where she at? He say, I don't know, sir. So he just assuming that she's still getting ready. She's still making herself ready, all pretty and up for the doggone show. Okay. So all the people coming in, Jason the one that asked about Lannister, like, where the queen at? I want to tell her big ups, you know what I'm saying? And she ain't there. So next up was Sir Gerald, okay, and he give his thanks and everything, and they speak briefly about Lady Rhea dying, and he's like, yeah, she was a remarkable woman, this and other, but you can sense something ain't right in his soul, like with her untimely passing. She's supposed to be a great hunter, a great rider, and all of a sudden she just fell off her horse and died. She felt like a boom. So yeah, he wasn't feeling that right. So they have all these little conversations, and then the room get quiet. In come Lord Corlys and the crew. Then, Valerian and crew come walking in, and then there's one redhead boy walking in the middle. The one redhead boy is Sir Noah's Bothang, okay? They was all happy that he about to be in this position. He about to marry her. She cool with him, still stepping out with him. And he said, well, damn, who she stepping out with? It got to be somebody, right? So now they wondering. The wheels are ticking. Okay? So they sit up there, and they come in, they greeted. The king seats them down and everything. And he goes on to start a speech again. And then in comes Damon. Lord, I don't get this king. You done banished your motherfucking brother twice now. Told him he is not allowed to step into the Red Keep. And here this motherfucker come in again. Bold as cow shit. Just stinking. Walking up in the building. You was about to whoop his ass for sleeping with your daughter. And you still allow him to come back up at her. It don't make no sense. Whoever said he ain't a weak king, baby, open your eyes. This king is weak. He said something to Lord Lionel about it too, like, I ain't did nothing great. I mean, I haven't been defeated because I ain't been in no damn wars, but I ain't did nothing great. What they gonna think of me? You a weak king. That's what, at least me. Okay. Anywho, Damien come on up in there, just stand there all cocky. King gives him a seat at the table. He said, that's the look he had, like thought so. Sat down at the table. You know how Damon do. He just cocky as he want to be, right? He sits down at the table. The king starts to make his great speech, how they unite in houses and everything. Then all of a sudden, boom, silence again. The door's open. It's Queen Alicent walking through in her green robe or green gown and everything. And Lord Varys and Sir Harwin was over to the side talking, right? And they was like, oh, suck it now. And Sir Harwin was like, yeah, the king gonna be mad about this shit. She came in right in the middle of his speech, okay? And so Lord Varys said, hey, you know when the High Tower was about to go to war, what color they like they beacon? And he said, green. That green dress she was wearing, baby, lets everybody in the room know who's on her side. I ain't to be fooled too easily. Don't think that I have fallen under the smoke and mirrors or have been captured or covered by the smoke and mirrors of King Viserys and Lady Rhaenyra, Princess Rhaenyra. Don't think that. Don't think that. Okay? Don't think it. I got a mind of my own. Trust me. The beacon has been lit. The light bulb moment has turned on. I got you, okay? And they happy. They happy as can be, right? Now, as they was, Corlys and them had approached, right? Rhaenyra had peeped how they know it was looking at I can't think of his name now. The kissing lord. I can't think of what his real name was. The kissing lord. He's like, she's like, oh, okay, that's who it is. That's your book. Okay, got you. She read it. Now, Lord Corlys and Princess Never Ever, they had already feared that it was going to be an issue with this young man because they knew their son was homosexual, right? And they like, you putting him in harm's way. Half the motherfucking kings through time was homosexual, baby. Okay? They just act like they want. They all had their little proclivities for men and everything. He the king consort anyway, okay? His queen cool with it, whatever, right? So, but they had deep concern, okay? They should have been concerned for a whole nother thing. I didn't understand why the kissing Lord was talking so damn much. Why are you talking so damn much, right? So, Rhaenyra and Lenore, they had a little dance. Dance, you know. They doing that dance. That second one, when they was doing that, hey, they had all the tribal drums playing, baby. I was feeling that shit. I was like, hey. They basically said throw it up. They basically was doing that, you know what I'm saying? They basically doing that. They was out there partying and kicking and gigging and whatever. And it looked like Lady Lyanna had her eyes on Damon. Said, I heard that you newly widowed, right? Oh, you're a widower. His wife did. Okay, that's basically what she's saying. And she said, but we can fix that. Me and you. Okay, we can fix that. Well, while they out there dancing and talking and everything, you know, they switching partners on the floor. Damon decides to go out there and interject and have a conversation with Rhaenyra about, you know, you really don't want to do this. You know, you want me, this, that, and the third, right? And Rhaenyra is sitting up there saying, well, take me then, okay? Take me off the Dragonstone, marry me, take me, I'm yours. And, you know, I personally thought the girl was serious. You know what I'm saying? She's saying it, but she's like, I ain't married yet. I ain't betrothed yet. We got some days. Do what you gonna do. If you gonna take me, make me yours. I was like, she meant that shit. She really did. She wasn't just calling this punk hard. She meant that shit. I was saying, and they having this conversation. The king's up there looking at them like, this is he talking to my motherfucking daughter? I know he ain't that bold, but you ain't finna do nothing to him, king, because you're weak. You ain't finna do nothing to him, right? So they got this conversation going on, and who looking all salty? Sir Cole. Sir Cole looking mad at any man that come Rhaenyra way. And the kissing king notices that. The kissing Lord notices that. He tells Lenore, hey, we good, right? That's who she messing around with. Look at him. That motherfucker's over there pussy whipped. You can see it all over his face, okay? Why his dumb ass decided to go say anything to Cole makes no sense to me. What the? Look at Adolf. I like him. You like her. You know what I'm saying? We already heard that we can keep everything once they get married. We just gotta protect them. As long as they protect it, we protect it, right? And he walked off, right? Then all of a sudden you hear screams. Wow, like what the hell is going on? Baby, with so much commotion going on, right? The king was trying to see if Damon had kissed Rhaenyra, which and they possibly did because he snatched all up by the face and everything. But then you saw people flood all the middle area and you couldn't see what was really going on. And it's all you just hear screaming and screaming and screaming. And everybody trying to rush in. Rhaenyra get knocked the fuck down into a wall, you know what I'm saying? Laenor tried to jump into the middle of it. He got punched in the face and thrown on the table and everything like that. And just people just screaming. And the king is like, what's going on? Who that over there? Oh, damn it, y'all always fuck up a good thing. Every time we try to party, some commotion going on. Who is that? Huh? Okay, everybody's up there. Alicent just standing there. You know, everybody standing up there at the table like that. The king ain't made one command. He ain't say everybody calm the fuck down. Nothing like that. He gonna tell a stronghold to do some shit. Long stronghold told Sir Herwin to go in there and do some things. I heard in there manhandling motherfuckers, taking them out one by one, like a pow to the final, like a pow, punch people in the face, this, that, and the third, right? All this going on. He get the crowd cleared, y'all. Who he get the crowd cleared? And Sir Cole is in there pummeling the kissing Lord's face, pummeling. All his anger, all his rage that he took out, he wanted to take out on Rhaenyra, he wanted to take out on whoever else, any other man that put step near her. He pummeled it all in his face. He ripped that man's face open. There was a big hole, just like right there where his skull used to be. It just open, this flesh, just torn flesh, like somebody had went in there and ripped his skull out of his damn head. Tore him open. Laenor saw it. He fucked up because they threw him against the table. So he dragged his body over to him and screaming like, no, my baby, no, you know what I'm saying? Screaming. You know, Corlys and Rhaenys look at each other like, I'll be damn. They don't say nothing. Nobody runs to the scene in the middle to try to get, Laenor up off the floor. Nothing. Next thing we see, they getting married, child. It's supposed to be a 7-day tournament, big feast and famine and not famine, but feast and all that stuff. And now they getting married. He got blood dripping from his nose from being punched in the nose. He covered in the blood of his lover's, face there. And Rhaenyra sitting there with tears in her eyes, like, I'm sorry. This has happened to you. I'm so sorry. This is happening to you. And they get married. The wedding happened. Right then and there, we're not gonna waste no more time. We fixed to get married. Okay? Forced into a marriage that they now don't want to be in. And so we see Sir Cole. He laid down his sword and shield right by the weirwood tree. Right by the weirwood tree. Right by the weirwood tree. Gonna lay down his sword and shield way down the weirwood tree. Don't study war no more. Took out his knife, aimed to his belly. He had to think about some things, He had to say, God, forgive me. All 7 of y'all. The Crone, the Mary, the Jesus, the Joseph, everybody. He was naming them all the 7 guys of the kingdom. He's like, forgive me. Okay, he about to take his own life, take the sword right to his belly. And Queen Alicent come out and say, Sir Cole, boy, stop that nonsense. Those weren't her words, but that's the look that she gave, and he looked at her. And that's how it went off, child. I was like, what the fuck did I just watch? What did I just watch? I know this was like a really over-exaggeration of what happened in the episode this week, but I'm kind of hyped up today. I've just been having a good time. Got a lot of business done, hanging out with an old friend and everything like that. I'm feeling a little alright by myself. I got a lot of TV shows to watch. I want y'all to have a good one. Thank y'all for coming back. Like I said, the next episode comes on tonight, and we will review it sometime during the week. Okay? Thank y'all for being here. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace.